Hi everyone, my name is Diego Munga. Today I'm going to talk about how you can start a business for only 245 US dollar and then help the life back again, things come back in normal. In this pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19 has been hit the world everywhere. The rate of the people who have lost the job has been increasing. If I remember very well in the USA, yesterday I was listening to there are over 20 million who have lost the job. The people who has been living in the USA for working visa, they are definitely gonna go back home unless they found the job which is equivalent, which is equal for the job which is the job which they're working in the USA. But let me tell you, this thing is happening for everywhere. I hope you've had some people who have lost the job. The salary of the CEO of the company has been cut into 2 times or whatever. Everyone is willing to relate to the salary because problem is extremely common for everywhere. No one doesn't know that even here where I live in Maputo, there are people who have lost their job. It's annoyance everywhere. But here I'm telling you how you want to start a business, how you're not going to give up for your dreams. You still be able to do it as soon as you're still alive. Anyway, in the middle of this video, I just need you to tell me the meaning of this word. If you know, I think it's Swedish. I don't know what does it mean. I don't like to use the cloth which has the word which I don't understand it. But let me come back in. Then before yesterday, in details I've explained how that's my job in my previous video. You can go and check it out in my channel, how that's my job. Then in COVID-19, you check out and then you come to understand how things happened. That's something you don't have to look the up. Let me go quickly on my topic of the day. How you gonna start the business? The day before yesterday, I had the 245 US dollar in my pocket, and then I went down to I told the Maputo where I do living. We are able to work from early morning to 5 p.m. before and then serve everything. You need to be crossing no more than 5 p.m. And then I went to outside shopping and then the one Chinese shops which I know. I just passed through there and then I saw something. I asked the price and then I went out without another particular idea. And then I went from here to another city, probably around the 2 hours driving in car, public transport, 2 hours. I think it's a journey which you can guess wherever you want it, something like that. And then in some kind of big market, it's a thing which is in the city where it's in the site which is very known, it's very common for everywhere. Everyone and people knows that. And then I went there, I was just doing that for the time passing, or just passing through, looking around for avoiding saying at home. And when I was there, I went and then I met there with my old friend, knowing he's gonna be there. He has his business over there. And when I was looking, I saw something, and then they say the price. Suddenly, I recognize the price is very low when I compare where I live with my neighbors, that Chinese supermarket, whatever, in the Chinese market where I do stay. And then I recognize the price is very low. And then I thought I just took a calculator in my phone. I just did the counting. I'm not good at counting, but probably I understand the logic. Everyone knows to do calculation. I'm not talking about speaking the mathematics or the high level. I'm talking on the normal things in how you can start the business for only 245 USA. That's the money which I had in my pocket. And then I do the mathematics and I just do calculation. I recognize that things here where I was, it's very low when I compare on that Chinese supermarket where I was, with my neighbor. And then I thought, if I take this one over there, how much is gonna give me? And then I did the mathematics. You know what happened? I had one of his teammate, his colleague. I called him how much this one has costed, and then I just do mathematics. I counted if I put in the public transport, how much is gonna cost. I bought that one, and before I bought that one, I just called him. I asked you, this one who is speaking, and you have this one. If I bought this one for this amount of money, are you gonna give me this one? And I said, you really have that one for that price? I just did my tuition. I put some more money, and then I just need to add because I'm doing service for him. That money you can use for service, and then be able to add something. How I did it? I counted the money which I had, 245. I saw the thing which he's able to afford is gonna get 90 items. The items for that price when I compare for them, when I bring them over there, the Chinese market, I will get almost 290 US dollars, including transport, including everything, because that's the price which is selling on that side. Because on the side which is very popular, which seems to be in the sale market, which everything seems to be wrong, low price, people, or most of the people, they do come and they buy things and then they bring it on different sides in different areas. And then I called him 3 times. He said, just you can bring to me, send me photos and I'll see whether I see good things. I called him and said, yeah, bring them. Before I bring them, and then I went home the day before yesterday. I thought, yeah, this Chinese is gonna disappoint me. I don't believe Chinese. Guess what happened? All morning yesterday, I went there, I bought the things, and then I told them just bring the things in. As we agreed, I took the things over there. I found the man. I brought them with everything counted, with everything as hops. Accordingly, I brought them for the Chinese. While I was in the way going there, he called me back. You know what's happened? I don't need the things. Come on, Paul. I said, the things is getting horrible. I said, you told me to bring that to you. I have already paid my money. He said, I no longer need that. Okay, so fine. I already bought that one. You're not the only one who need that one. In my mind, that's what I thought. And then I went there, I reached there. I called him, can I bring that? I told you I no longer need that one. You see, you have it. You have no money to pay right now. Okay, I said, fine. And then I went and I asked my friend whom I knew, would I let these things stay here for some time and then I go find other people. I just took around and started searching people who can buy the things. You know what happened? I got other people. He said, bring that one. I took some kind of public transport nearby, the distance for 10 minutes, 15 minutes nearby public transport. I was just looking on, I said, I have this one, but this one, I have it for the better price. And then you know what they told me, just bring me one, bring it to, bring me one, bring it to, and then I end up finishing all of them 90. Right now, I'm not doing the thing for yesterday, I'm not doing anything for many years ago. And then you know what happened? Right now, I'm able to earn 55 US dollars because but I have 3 more items which haven't paid. They say they pay tomorrow, but guess what? 6 items. Yesterday, I was able to solve without promising. I had an appointment for the Chinese. He ended up disappointed me. I'm not telling you Chinese, they will disappoint you. I'm telling you how the business will work, how you can start the business for only 245 US dollars. They brought everything yesterday, and then they said another money they're gonna give me tomorrow on my morning. And then on morning I go and they get my money. Right now that 245, which I started for doing that business, it's no longer 245. Tomorrow morning it's going to be 290 US dollars. Guess what? If I do the same for tomorrow and after tomorrow, probably on Thursday I'll be having 350 or 260 US dollars because I have got much money to invest better than the day before yesterday. This is the idea which I had, and I thought I can share for my friends. Whoever is having such a difficult, you may have more than 245 US dollars. It's better you can just look at it and then see how you can use that in your hands. This is the video I did for someone who can get 245 US dollars. If you have more than that, it's probably likely you can have more things. You can get an idea to do that one, and then you can come back to job. You've had a job, you don't have to leave, and they think that if I lose the job, it's going to be the end of the life. I'm telling you how you can start from the business for 245. That's the one idea for 1,000 ideas. I'm not saying this. The idea which I'm telling you is going to be the only idea which you can do. Just look at it, then look at that amount of money which you have in your hands, and then how can I use this amount of money? What can I use for it? You may have 1,000 US dollars, you may have 2,000 US dollars, you may have 5,000 US dollars. You have been used to earn the money regularly without things is changing, but you should change accordingly because this kind of things, COVID-19, is not going to end very soon. It's not going to end as soon as you want to. They're not going to reopen it Lockdown is not going to end 100%. That's what I'm telling you. You gotta open your mind and let's see things how you can work it out and how you can live accordingly, because things has been completely changing. Everyone is even the people who have the money, they are afraid to go outside and work because of what they are afraid to get affected for the COVID-19. It means what? He's not earning that money as he used to do. That's why if you have a few money, if you have a few amount of money, think how you're gonna start the life again. And I'm very sure you get other things which will help you. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's the most important things I will come up with. Less amount of money, how you can start the business, how you can start the life again without having 245. I'll come out today, I found the idea, and then I'll come out if you have more than that much money, how you can start the business. If you have some amount of money, just give the comments down and tell me how much money you have. I will come up with an idea, one of the idea, and then you will see the idea may be helpful for you. You may have another idea which is different, but I'm encouraging you to have hope to start for what you have right now to overcome the poverty, whatever the jobless situation, because you just need to live, everything is still counting. You are eating, you have the children, whatever, the family members, you have many things to take care. Thank you, see you, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Share this video for your friends. I love you. May God bless you. Stay up and kiss.